Printing a spin template's easy. Have your board open, hit File, Print, Print Spin Template. You want to print grid and print over curve, hit OK. Pick the printer that you want to print off of. I just have an inkjet printer, generic. Hit OK. You want these margins a 1/4 inch around the entire piece of paper. It helps you print easier. Using a CAD program to create your templates is probably the most useful thing you could ever do for your shaping. Having the right templates makes all the difference in the world. You can make your life easy or difficult. Printing them off on a computer like this makes life easy. And I'm going to show you how. So I have BoardCAD open and I have a computer file open, and I'm going to resize it to the exact dimensions that I want. I'm going to come up here to File, Print Spin Template, which is what I want. And I'm going to print over the curve, which is how I usually do it. I'm going to choose my printer. And there's going to be these margins on it that automatically generates, and you want the margin around it so you can line it up easier. And it's going to print the grid lines to align everything. So I'm just sending it to my printer. I'm going to print it off, and then I'm going to glue those sheets onto this piece of cardboard that I recycled off of one of my Amazon shipments. So I hit print, send it off. It's going to print in 5 sheets for this particular template. So each sheet's going to be numbered. It's going to have a grid pattern, so it's going to be easy to align. So you can see it looks like this. And you can see my template, grid line, so it's going to be easy to glue to this sheet. It would probably be useful to have one of those roll-fed printers that you can print the whole thing without gluing it together, but this whole process takes less than 5 minutes, so it's not that big of a deal. Easy. I do this on all of my customs, and I recycle the templates all the time. And it's not a problem making them out of cardboard. It works fine. It's easy to cut out. It's cheap. I don't really keep templates. I keep computer files of templates so I can always redo the board in the future if I need to. I just print a new template. I guess the biggest problem is printing this paper. So I'll have my spray glue, razor knife, so it's nice. These things are labeled. It makes it easy. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Put this out of the way. And so if you really want to, you could lay them out just so you can make sure it fits on your whatever you're gluing it to. And the grid pattern is nice. There's a 1/4 inch margin around the whole thing, so you have to overlap that. It does that just because if the paper goes through misaligned, you don't want to ruin it. So there you go. So if you want to align it like this, I actually just keep them in order and I just slap them down. It's easy. So, some spray glue like so. Take the first sheet, which is the very tip of the nose. Second sheet, overlap it a 1/4 inch. And the line, you'll see the lines, it's easy. The grid lines make it simple. So as you can see, there should be no excuse for not having the perfect template. You should never really have to reuse a crappy template and mix and match it and all that. So there you go. It's as simple as that. So I take my razor knife. I just follow that line. If you have a thinner piece of cardboard, you could actually use scissors to cut it out. That's really nice. I do that once in a while, but I usually use cardboard or the Vinyl sheet foam, and it cuts out better with a razor knife, like so. You got your tail, whatever it's going to be. And I usually cut this on the ground on my carpet, not on a blank. Cutting it through to the carpet's easy, because I can cut all the way through. I'm trying not to cut into my blank, because I don't want to ruin it. So anyway, you can see I didn't want to cut all the way through because I'm afraid to ruin my blank. I guess I'm going to have to just cut it a little bit more. There we go. It is this easy. Recycled cardboard. So a perfect template. Super easy. And you know, if your cut isn't perfect, cardboard's actually really nice because I can sand it, tune it up, or if I actually draw my template and I don't like it, I can fix it. But there's really no reason to fix it because the computer prints perfect templates every time. Simple. No excuse. Always use the right template for the job. If you don't have the right template, I'll email you one. It's simple. There's websites that actually have templates for sale, or they probably have free downloads, I'm not sure, but it's easy to get templates. I'll give you one if you want. But try this. See how easy it is.